We find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Detroit Lions. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Looks to throw on first down. He'll check that down to Nwangu out of the backfield. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's Mond. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Mond out of the shotgun. Drops this off with Nwangu. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. Now Mond. And he will find his man on the outside. And, CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game in their victory a week ago. But what's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. But if you bring on those extra DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants. To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball, big-time tackles really put it on those receivers.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Touchdown, Vikings! Kenny Nwangwu, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. They'll run with a former Viking, Cordarrelle Patterson, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now a give, right side. Patterson, he's got some breathing room. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
First down. It's Patterson. Dances by him. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 44 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
They'll run on first down. Patterson, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
being chased out left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The 22 is the line to gain here on third down. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Franks looking to throw. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Vikings are going to have it here at their own 32.
I say this shit so down delayed. This shit fucked up.
He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what
you said. That penalty, seeing I'm down.
Pushing downfield to try to pick up the first down. Defensive backs waited for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35, and he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions. Touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Catches made here by Irv Smith Jr. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
And Viking fans always remember that Kyle Rudolph held down the tight end position for the better part of a decade. But Irv Smith was drafted in the 2nd round in 2019 as his eventual replacement. And that time is now.
Give it to him. There you go.
Can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Get these stats. Let's get some stats in.
In there to drop it, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Seven, our score after 1. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Mond looks to throw. He's got Smith here. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Mond going to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Smith. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 36. From the gun, here's Mon. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Smith. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
Mon to the air on first and 10.
You nigga just standing there, man.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
I thought we were you want me, girl. Ooh,
he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Good.
Handoff here to Nwangu. Boy, no chance as he was
So you better.
the line there. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
Put me on the track, man. I need to be on that BG track, man. I'll be singing the chorus, you know what I'm saying? With these vocals.
Mike Zimmer's made his decision. And that decision is to try and go for this thing on 4th down. Here's Mon. They're going for it.
Oh, what? Man, get out of here, Madden, for that now. Told you this shit so delayed, bruh.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Joseph on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Throwing the ball up, this is going in. Crazy, man.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah,
there you go, Patterson.
The only thing that matters is part 2.
Making a mark, boy.
Once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Setting up play ranks. Escaping the pressure right. That's Cordero Patterson.
Look you up and down till you say stop.
In the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. They lulled them to sleep there, so to speak. That was all set up by the running game, wasn't it?
Another example of what all offensive coordinators tell us. When the running game's operating, it really opens up the playbook. And that's
tonight, baby,
and you can see
I want to get freaky with you.
Scrambling back to cover, couldn't get there in time.
That baby making music, Nick down on them about that shit,
And here's a diving catch made behind the line.
I don't know about that shit right there.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. On second down now. Come inside the 5 at the 4. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
We're gonna sell out for the run now. Watch this. Yeah, I gotta worry about
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Cordero Patterson scoring a touchdown against his former mates. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2. They'll try and throw for it. This is caught. Was he in?
Thought he was gonna sell it over his head just now.
And of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there.
We ain't got nothing to lose. We just playing. Shit, I ain't got nothing to lose.
Ball's put on him. 2 points for them.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think
he got it out of there.
Confident up to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory.
Let me see.
Why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the
Let's
second
put a little bit of that. Put a little bit of that
Amazing
motherfucking
because that drive went and went, no
young boy.
adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
I don't want to put y'all to sleep.
On the play fake. On. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He'll look to throw.
2 dummies standing there beside each other. Look at that.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
On 1st and 10, here's Mon. It's caught, Smith. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh!
It's incomplete. Well, that's a
He's gonna keep trying him now. He gonna get it.
NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills.
You keep trying him, he gonna get him one.
It's called matching hands, and as soon as that hand is launched by the quarterback,
The only one out there want a ball. What them other boys at?
And oftentimes you're able to knock it away, as we just saw there.
Back to throw again. Flushed out right. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
Keep trying them boys out there now. They trash, but shit, the boy be getting the job done a little bit. Sorry ass team.
Can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Oh, there it go. Oh, he was in the end zone. Get out of here.
Getting him down at the 1 yard line, helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Time left. What do you think, Charles?
All right, Tom. My fault, man. They ain't chance, man. Oh! They just let him get in there easy. This shit, man. Fuck.
Both defenses now with an
they let him get in there too fast.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Extra points. And that'll make this a 6-point game. So they throw the pick.
Hey, you got people out here struggling with better teams against these boys. So yeah, they ain't too bad. They ain't too bad.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So we will start here at the 25.
It's the scheme, not the team, man. See, you can have them. Don't get them. I ain't using them. I ain't lying. His talent being wasted, man. And he got the X Factor on him.
If they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown.
Oh, why did you? He stopped and then went running again.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Through 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 25 seconds.
Two bad mistakes.
In half number 1.
The awareness on these boys.
On first down, here's Mon.
Look at him getting killed. Oh! You supposed to have been back there anyway, Breeze. Joe the Breeze.
Force the ball free, and it's second down.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Mond. Steps away. And this one is incomplete.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Third down from the gun, it's Mond.
And
it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and through. And the lead now stands at 13. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And we'll see how aggressive they want to be in these final stages before the half. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coach.
All right.
With our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
see what we got. Let's see what we got. You got inside stuff.
They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Once more, they turn to Patterson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And even 100 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
On 2nd down, it's Patterson. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, praise has to go to the guys in the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Keep it on the ground. Patterson.
Oh.
That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. In the NFL, but they come through.
We're supposed to be out of there.
Put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much
open, I'm going to see you.
On 3rd down. Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Boy, block somebody. You turning around running at me.
Same result as last play, 14 yards and another 1st down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
On 1st down, it's Patterson. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the...
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. He'll drop to throw. Open here, Adam Thielen. And they finally get him down at the other 46.
I put the man in the zone to stop that. And he still ain't go back there.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. They'll go right back to Nwangu. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
The offensive line, they're getting it done.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now Mond on the bootleg. Over the middle to Smith. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. On second down, here's Nwangu. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. They'll set up to throw. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Routes
time. It sets up 2nd and goal. Another run now for Nwangu. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Were you as surprised as I was that they actually ran it on 2nd down there? I thought that they would go ahead and throw it in every situation here.
Yeah, they've thrown for 3 touchdown passes. Now here, I think they probably go back to the air.
Yeah, I think so. But
and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Latavius Murray. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Vikings look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got.
Soak this in. Soak this in. Soak this whole season in.
That's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? On 1st and 10, Franks. It's incomplete. Took a shot.
This whole season in. Love it.
We talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Franks now. Buying time to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Throwing again, Frank's on 2nd and 10. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 16. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 60 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They go play action here. Mond. And this one complete to Smith. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Tackle made that time by Aleem McNeil. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. They'll run here. It's Murray. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, Mond. And he picks up the 1st as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Now the defense going to use the 1st of their timeouts. And talk over what to do next. They'll try to run it in with Murray. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Latavius Murray, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Joseph now to have the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. after the loss to start out. Here's 2nd and 11.
They go play action with Franks. That is caught. Rashad Bateman.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
It's Franks now from the shotgun.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Working out of the gun, Franks.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Now Franks.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. And they will take a knee here. A big offensive explosion leading them to victory. The defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They did a great play, except they hope that it makes their job that much easier. When they're scoring that many points, it allows them to play a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Vikings, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.